Hey everyone, ready for a deep dive into generative AI?
I'm ready.
It's been, what, like 2 years since everyone was freaking out about AI, right?
Yeah, it felt like every other week there was some mind-blowing new thing.
And things have changed.
A lot.
That's what we're looking at today, this shift. Using Sequoia Capital's Generative AI's Act, '01, the reasoning era begins.
Good piece.
So remember all that hype? Now the market's kind of settling down.
Yeah, big players emerging, but
But the tech itself, that's what's really changing, going beyond just patterns.
it's true, this reasoning layer, that's where things get interesting.
Okay, so less about who's winning, more about how the game's changing. What's driving this shift to AI that actually reasons?
Well, a lot of it comes down to OpenAI's new model, O1. They call it Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah,
For something that's supposed to be so groundbreaking.
right. Don't let the name fool you. Strawberry. It signals what they're calling true general reasoning.
General reasoning.
Yeah.
What's that even mean in the AI world?
So think of it like this. O1, it uses inference-time compute. It's not just pattern matching. It's like, imagine you're solving a puzzle.
Okay.
Older AI, it'd be trying every piece as fast as possible based on what it had seen before. O1, though, it's more like a chess player taking its time.
Instead of just spitting out the first answer it finds.
Exactly. That's crucial for complex problems, the ones that need more than just recognizing a pattern.
So '01 is a game changer.
The article makes this comparison to AlphaGo, remember that?
The AI that beat the Go champion.
Yeah. AlphaGo, it used a similar approach to O1. It simulated tons of future moves to find the best one. Now, O1 is doing something similar, but for a wider range of problems, like writing or planning a trip.
Playing out scenarios in its mind to find the best one.
Exactly. But here's the challenge. How do you score how good an essay is? It's not like a Go game. That's where the reward function comes in.
So less thinking fast, more thinking slow, like our brains do.
A huge shift. Old models, all system one, fast, intuitive, like our gut reactions. O1 is more system two, deliberate, reasoned.
Like when we actually have to think something through.
Exactly. And that changes everything. Science, engineering, even art and design.
It's kind of mind-blowing, to be honest.
This inference-time compute, it's sparking a whole new race in AI.
So it's not about bigger data sets now. What's the new arms race?
It's about scaling that thinking time, that inference time.
Mm.
The longer these AIs can analyze, the better their solutions become.
Like giving a genius unlimited time to work.
Right. And we're seeing the rise of these inference clouds environments specifically for AI to think long term.
So are we going to end up with one super AI that beats all the others?
The authors of the piece don't seem to think so. They actually highlight all the competition in the AI model space right now.
Not a winner takes all?
Not necessarily. And remember, we talked about those cognitive architectures?
Yeah.
They're still crucial, even with these general reasoning models like O1.
You're saying it's like you wouldn't ask a heart surgeon to build a house.
Exactly. Different kinds of skills.
So general AIs for big thinking and specialized AIs for specific tasks.
Right. And this is where it gets really interesting. The article compares this whole AI shift to the rise of cloud computing, like back in the day with software as a service.
SaaS, yeah, huge change.
Exactly. And now they're saying AI is taking us toward service as a software. Instead of selling software, companies are going to be selling work.
Selling work, what does that even mean?
So AI will be doing the tasks humans do now, like customer service, research, even things like medical diagnoses.
Wow. So are we seeing any of this services as software stuff in action yet?
Oh, yeah. The article mentions this company, Sierra, doing customer service.
Okay.
They don't sell software for companies to manage their own support. They offer AI agents that handle it all,
Like AI call centers.
basically.
Yeah.
And get this, they're paid per resolution, not per seat, like traditional software.
That's a whole different model.
Right. It shows how AI is getting real-world practical.
So what happens to all the existing software companies out there? Adapt or die?
That's the big question, right? This shift, it could be as big as SaaS, maybe bigger. Companies might have to totally rethink what they're doing.
Total upheaval.
It makes you think about the early days of SaaS. A lot of big companies dismissed it, thought it was nothing.
We saw how that turned out.
Exactly. Now the question is, will they learn from that or will they get disrupted again?
So where's the smart money going with all this? Where are the opportunities?
Sequoia highlights a few key areas. First, the tools and infrastructure, the foundation of it all.
The picks and shovels, right.
Right.
Every gold rush needs them.
Exactly. And those companies, they can be huge. The article says that sector created something like $15 billion companies during the cloud boom.
That's significant. What about the other areas? So we've got the tools, the infrastructure, but what about the actual AI, the stuff people are going to use?
Right, the applications. That's the second big area. Think AI lawyers, AI customer service, even AI software engineers. And it's not just replacing jobs, it's about creating whole new things we haven't even thought of yet.
And things we can't even imagine.
Exactly. Like, what if any business could have top-notch cybersecurity thanks to AI? Or every student had a personalized AI tutor?
Leveling the playing field.
Exactly. And then the third area Sequoia talks about, that's the core AI models themselves.
But you're saying that's not really for startups.
It's a tough space. Mostly the giants like Google, Microsoft, some specialized labs. Huge investment.
So better to focus on the tools and the applications, unless you've got billions lying around.
Seems like it. But then again, AI changes fast. What's impossible today could be everywhere tomorrow.
It's exciting, but also a little, I don't know, unsettling. Like we can't really predict where this is all going.
I get it. And the article ends on a question, a big one. Have you ever wondered if we're on the verge of AI that can truly surprise us?
Surprise us. You mean like outthink us?
In a way. They're not saying sentient AI is here, but what if AI starts making connections, solving problems in where we never could? It's a lot to take in.
Definitely. And it brings up the biggest question of all. What are we going to do with this? How are we going to use these tools to shape the future? That's quite a thought to end on. A huge thanks to you. This has been an incredible look at where generative AI is going. And to everyone listening, keep those questions coming. Keep exploring because things are only going to get more interesting from here.